Hey, recording in progress. Boy.
Hmm.
Okay, 9:15. I'm going to try to set a timer for 10 minutes if I can
Okay.
figure it out. Yeah, what I was trying to tell you that I found so disconcerting last night is I went ahead and I didn't know. There's way too much going on in life. I tried to put a 13-minute show in a 15-minute slot, which it should have done, and of course it wouldn't accept it until I paid. And you said you'd try to help me with that.
Dang.
So when I know the price, it's really not much. I mean,
But
it's more
still,
than we'll figure it out.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah, so we're recording 530-488-9768.
Mhm.
We're talking about
Yes.
teenagers being homeless and
Yes.
how terrible that is. And for God's sakes, people, please help.
Yes.
Send money
Yes.
and send your time.
Hmm.
Talk
Hmm. Send your
here.
conversation too.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're pretty much plastered all over social media, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
Nice.
So they should see us because I put them up every day, and I try to put something up on TikTok when I'm posting, which is it's not all day long, but when I'm posting, I
Hmm.
try to put something up every 30 to 60 minutes
Mm.
from
Wow.
someone. Not always you. It could be me myself. It could be another client.
Mhm.
I don't do it 24 hours a day, but I'm trying to get to the
Thank
point where I
goodness.
do it. I've got one computer that I'm trying to dedicate to just posting. So
Nice.
we'll
Nice. That's a lot of work you do and a lot of energy you put forth. And I thank
it,
you.
it,
I
you know,
appreciate you so much.
well, God bless. You're the only one who says that, and I appreciate it because I'm hitting my limit of what I can do,
Yeah.
and thinking of starting to charge some lineup. I used to for
Yeah.
all these years stuff away free to people on Alignable, and I'm
That's
thinking of
hard because you've got bills.
I'm thinking, I have one client that I
Mm.
charge him $43 per show,
Mm.
somewhere between 2 and 4 shows a month. But it's done free. But I'm thinking of saying, look, I'm gonna have you guys come on, but you're gonna pay 50%. So maybe $21 because I think
Mhm.
for what I'm providing,
Mhm.
the video, $21 is an obscenely low amount.
Yeah.
So
And $21 will unlikely even pay a bill.
well, it'll make
So,
a payment. It'll shut up one of my many medical creditors. If they get
okay.
15, 12, or $18 in a month, they tend to stop yelling at me because I've been in the hospital so much that I'd go in the hospital over in
Oh.
Santa Clara County. Mark, how are you? Seriously, I mean, that whole hospital knows me.
Wow. And so speaking of healthcare,
Yeah.
yesterday, yesterday I attended a meeting on healthcare by CPEHN. It's California Pan Ethnic Health Network.
Mm,
And
okay.
so this we were talking about the changes to Medicaid, the changes to that knocked a bunch of people off of benefits,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and we're trying to develop a strategy on how to
Yeah.
work within our communities to put forth
Right.
our protests about this,
Right.
and it's it's terrible because so while you're working, if you're working for a W-2 employer, they cover this medical or they charge you a portion of it, which is usually the minority of the whole amount. A small, you pay a small amount, they pay this
Yeah.
big amount. But when we
Oh,
retire, my husband is now looking at retiring in, probably
yeah.
the next year.
Yeah.
And it'll be at least $500 a month each of us to get minimal coverage.
That's
Minimal.
just
It's
that.
not currently we have Kaiser. It would not be
And
Kaiser.
yeah,
It's yeah. And so there are problems
a
there,
lot of
big
the
problems.
countries in Europe and here we've got all this expense. And I saw something the other day on the internet that, you know, uh, the only thing that's happened with healthcare in the United States is 49 billionaires became billionaires because they were selling healthcare to American citizens.
Oh wow.
So the money that's supposed to be paying
Wow.
our
Oh my God. They should be ashamed of themselves.
it's America. That's all they do. So there are a series of companies now that want people to subscribe to a service monthly where they pay your 20% part, because I
Part
mean
D?
Medicare pays 80 and then
Uh-huh.
and then you got to figure out the 20. So I saw two companies yesterday on TikTok that said for a certain fee, like 90, $100 a month, we'll pay that extra 20% part. So you won't have to think about it.
Oh,
So I don't know if it's a good deal or a bad deal.
wow.
If what
So you know
I
what
do now,
I have
go ahead.
no, no, no. Please, Mark.
What I do at the beginning of the year, I get a note from Medicare. You need to pay us $1,800 up front for, I guess, the copay of the year or something. I don't know. And
Wow.
I just deny it. I just don't pay it. And then that means that there are certain types of health care that Medicare provides that I'm not allowed to have. So
Mhm.
it's just how it is. It gets, you know. So
So
anyway, we got 2 minutes left here.
okay,
These are going to
okay,
be shorter. So
okay.
teen
Yes.
mothers who are homeless,
The homeless teens, or should we start that
teen
the
mothers.
next?
Well, we'll just say the words because somebody will hear them. Teen
Yeah.
mothers who are homeless, 530-488-9768. We
Yes.
still have 2 full minutes.
Okay, good, good.
So
So there are some resources here locally for young women who find themselves unhoused and with child.
okay.
One of them is called Chicks in Crisis.
Okay, good. Good, good.
And then there's
Okay.
also other ones. There's one program called Mending of Mothers.
The what of mothers?
The Mending of Mothers.
Very nice. Very good title. Mending of Mothers. Okay.
Yes. And so then, but to get to both of those systems, you go through the information line 211.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do you think that women in other parts of the state who don't have those programs could call 211 and maybe get some kind of assistance?
I would ask that they call me so I can
Okay.
research the counties, the numbers, their continuums of care, and
All
then
right.
I can give them the information.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot
530
to navigate along.
All right, I'll see you in what, 5 minutes or
Five
what?
sounds good. Yes.
All right, take
Okay.
care.
You too. See you.
Yep.